Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing episode number 37 of Pro Money Spent, series where I am Pro Pass only, trying to prove you can compete online and all that type of stuff without having to spend a bunch of money on the game. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, in today's episode, in all honesty, I haven't made any more additions to the team. I did consider picking up Grant Hill's Pink Diamond. There was one that was ending earlier tonight. I'm recording this Monday night. Y'all will see it on Tuesday. But there was one that had like Legend On-Ball Menace, Legend Posterizer, and one other solid Legend badge. I think it might have been Challenger or something. Went for a little over 200,000 MT. I considered it, but I decided against it. I would like to pick up a Grant Hill at some point. He would be my best shooting guard 100%, but I just want to get a good price for him. I want to get with some extra badges. So gonna keep on waiting on that. But in all honesty, I'm just waiting on season 4 because obviously I didn't start uploading on this series and playing on this account at all really until the very end or near the very end of season 3. I'm really hoping that season 4 has a quality level 40 and a couple of good motor awards. Really just one high level elite motor award would be enough, but if there were a couple, that would be amazing. Just really hoping that season 4 gives us some stuff to truly grind for. I might even do domination. I got to build my MT stack back up after all. That being said, talking about MT, I did make a good amount of MT, a surprising amount of MT from the unsellable rewards this week. The Series 1 Deluxe packs did me good. I pulled Ruby Asia Wilson, who literally sold for 50K almost, like 45K. Legitimately wild. I was pretty shocked by that, but you can see right now, look how expensive she is. She sold for 45K. Legitimately, I made so much MT off of that. That was nice. Definitely gonna need to take advantage of these Showdown rewards next season. I've noticed that the sellable rewards are actually pretty decent, and obviously I'm very low tier right now because I haven't been playing on this account, but as I tier up, especially next season, should be a lot easier to get some good Showdown rewards, and I'm just going to be playing more on this account in general next season. But I'm looking forward to season 4, really crossing my fingers and hoping that we get a good season with some really quality grindable content, because I would love to get more into this account and get back to grinding more over here. But obviously, I mean, we got a decent amount of MT left on the account right now. Going to be adding to it next season. Hopefully it's a high level 40, probably a Dark Matter I would expect, and likely a lot of good content coming in the near future. But with that being said, for today's video, we're just going to hop into another Showdown game, get another game done. I'm going to make sure I at least get my 3 wins this week as well, so that I get some sort of rewards going into season 4, and then we'll see what season 4 has coming for us and figure out what our plan of action for the next season is going to be then. Until then, we're kind of just in wait and see mode. So let's hop into a game. Let's see if we can get ourselves another W here in Showdown. I'm not gonna lie, this dude's team is pretty solid. Zach Levine, Brandon Ingram, Dominique Wilkins, Jabari Smith, and Kalel Ware. Honestly, we have very similar squads, with the exception of the fact that he has Brandon Ingram and, who is his small forward? Oh, Dark Matter Dominique, of course. And that he has 141 wins in Tier 1, and I have 4 wins. So, yeah. Let's see how this game goes. This is likely going to be a bit of a sweat fest, I think would be a fair way to describe it. That is not a crab. I thought Jabari had Jabari crabbed, but apparently not. His Jabari recovers and gets a contest. And I'm not going to lie to y'all, this is going to be a tough game. Like, this is legitimately going to be a very tough game. This guy is a good player with a very good team. We're going to have a tough matchup here. So let's see how this one goes. He's got, the other thing is he can afford to switch in a way that I really can't. And that's tough as well. I have to kind of leave my Levine on his Levine because I don't really have a lot of other options. And that's not a green either. 39%, I brick it. And not a very solid start to this game, unfortunately. We're kind of getting cooked by our opponent here early. X switch this, jump. That's, oh, he greened it. Good shot. I tried to click on and jump with Jabari. He knocks it down anyway. And unfortunately, we're getting popped here. Really not a great start to this game at all. Reset the offense here. Dribble handoff, downhill drive if we can. Hit our pop, catch and shoot. Jaren for 3, big shot. Gets us back in it after a slow start at 6-3. And I need you to come out here and fight as best you can, Levine, on defense, basically. That's more like it. That's much better done. Well done, stepping up on that, getting the contest, and getting us a stop. And let's try to turn the corner here all the way to the rim. Zach Levine, easy dunk. There you go. That's more like it. Find our groove, get back into this game. This guy's a good player. This is going to be a competitive game, but we're going to try our best here to give ourselves the best chance we can to win. Help out the corner, but recover. That's not open, and that's a board. Yes, sir. Run the floor here. Let's get out in transition if we can. Hit it to Dylan Brooks. He's not the craziest off the dribble scorer, but he might surprise you sometimes. And that should be a dunk, right? I was going to say, Jabari coming over. I think we're going to finish it, though, and we do. Good finish from Jaren, and we take the lead at 7-6, which is pretty nice after what was a really pretty terrible start. What a hop step animation for Levine there. Gets a hop step into a dunk. That's impressive right there. That's good stuff. Downhill drive again. Chill, reset. I think Loki had the corner turned, and then his CPU actually X-switched for him, it looked like there, which is annoying, but whatever. What are you going to do? Dump it into Jaren again, and good green. Let's go, Jaren. That was not a very aggressive physical animation by any means, but you know what? Points are points. We take them. We're never going to complain about how we get them, to be honest. That's a steal. Oh, my gosh. That is a steal. Brandon Ingram is so hard to stop, but that's not a good shot, my boy. Brandon Ingram's a dog, but what are you doing? That's definitely a force. Slip the screen here early again. Now Dex him up top. We have the shot creation ability with Jabari. Don't forget it. And no way. Oh, my gosh. That's such a bad miss. It sucks. That really sucks. That's a letdown right there. That would have been a big shot. Good defense against the hop step there. We switched the X switch well, but that's just a sell, man. That's bothering me right now because we should right now have a 4-point lead, not a 1-point lead, but I guess it is what it is. Help down here. Good defense. That's not open. It went in, but thankfully he gets a shot clock violation. That shot going in is wild to me. Could be a lot worse right now than a 9-8 deficit. This guy's got a good team. He's a good player. We got a tough matchup here. No doubt about it. Let's see if we can get ourselves a good screen here. Behind the back away. Wrong icon. Right icon. I'm not going to lie. I thought Tari Eason was Jared Jackson Jr. And that turned into the best accidental dot of all time. Let's go. I said wrong icon. Never mind. Right icon. Good shot. It's a great move. Really nice misdirection into the 3. This guy's a good player, man. He is a talented offensive player. Knows what he's doing for sure. I can hit those too, though. I'm not going to lie. Dribble drive here. Split the defense all the way to the rim. Zach LaVine to the rim. Throws it down. That legend posterizer being put to good use. And we have a 3-point lead. Again, if we can get... He's greening that? These are deep threes. I'm not going to lie. I thought I could go under that and get back out to him. I thought he was going to have to step closer to me, honestly, but apparently not. He's playing well this game, man. I got to give credit where it's due. Although that should be a hop step finish. Never mind. I thought we were going to get a better animation than we did with Tari Eason. Not a bad first quarter overall, though. Tie game. This guy's a good player. It is what it is. Good board, Bari. Let's run the floor. One of y'all is going to be open. Is that why did I shoot that? What is my thought process there? Somebody's got to take my controller away from me and not let me play this game anymore. Because what in the idiotic play was that? He's got playing 4-on-5 right now. One of his guys is injured. Yep. All right. Brandon Ingram got hurt. You know what? For the sake of me having a good chance of winning this game, I'm not going to complain about that. That's a W. I don't know what I'm shooting in transition there. We got to stop. We got out in transition, and then I shot the worst shot ever. Which, by the way, again, really important key when you are playing with a bit of an underpowered squad. More of a no money spent, low money spent team. Especially if you're playing against a good player like I am right now. You're not going to win if you make stupid mistakes. You're just not. You have to make less mistakes than your opponent because they have a team advantage. That's just how it is, especially against good players, and because they will capitalize on those mistakes more. And so I think it's very important to do a good job of doing a better job defensively than I did on that or offensively, I should say, than I did on that possession. Holy crap, Zach LaVine! What a play defensively on his Zach LaVine, getting us a stop. That was cold. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm shooting that LaVine. Tari, please, bro. Stop. It's terrible. Whatever. It is what it is. Not a big deal. Tie game. That sucks. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Don't give up the slip too easily here. Try not to get ran around. X-switch, jump. That's good D. We'll live with that shot every single time, even though it's set open. I still think that was really well defended. And let's reject the screen here. Try to get downhill if we can. Out to our popper. Pump fake and reset. That's not who I went to throw the ball to. We're good. Hold on. We're good. Reject. It's good D. It's good D. Good anticipation right there, jumping out the corner. That was well defended. I got to give credit again. Slow start to the second quarter for sure. Really for both of us offensively, I feel like. But 5 seconds left in the possession. Try to turn the corner here. I don't know why he's helping off Jabari Smith Jr. I missed once. I didn't that time. That's not the guy to leave. Knockdown 3. 19-16 lead. Let's get a stop here. With Jaylen Brown in the game now, I feel like we have a little bit more chance of getting of hiding. That's such bad defense by me, man. What am I doing? Just like I said about him, don't leave Jabari Smith. And then I made the same mistake that he made. That's just bad. It's really bad, but it is what it is. We'll see if he makes the mistake again, potentially. Good move. Slip behind, pump fake, reset. Reset, reset, reset. Don't get 3 seconds, please. Don't get 3 seconds. I'm not going to lie. This possession is looking boxed. Yeah. Well, We need to probably get the bench in the game nonetheless. My guys are starting to get kind of tired, but this second quarter has definitely not been smooth offensively the way that I would say the first quarter mostly was, and we are back down by 2. Can we get one more bucket here with the starters real quickly, and then I think we can pretty much call it from there, at least for the starting lineup. Good escape here. Go downhill. Reset. One more. Corner. Catch and shoot. Dylan Brooks. Big 3. Let's go. The fact that's wide open as well is nice. Now it's time to get the bench in the game and see if we can potentially maintain or extend even our lead here in the third quarter just a little bit. So we're going to put the bench in the game and see what we can do. Good board, Kalila. Start the third quarter on a high note. Streaking down the court. One more to the corner. Good pass. Good shot. Buzelis gets us a 3 after we got a stop. Good start to the quarter here. My bench is a little iffy, I'd say. Not like too bad, but I don't absolutely love it, to be totally honest. That's out of bounds. Let's go. We'll take that. That's a little lucky, but I'm not complaining. It's not bad, but I feel like there's room for improvement. MCW is a solid card, but I think I'm ready to kind of move on from him, honestly. And Kalel Ware, I'm starting to kind of feel the same way about. I like both of those cards, but I think their times have kind of sort of come, potentially. Stop here. I thought he was low-key gonna... That's fine. We'll live. I thought he was gonna jump with Jaylen Brown there. Left, right him here. Okay, our offense is looking boxed. Bail me, Jack. Yeah, no, that's like the second possession that we've had that has just been really, really bad. Just nothing going the entire possession. But then he bails me out with that shot. I don't know why he would shoot that. That's like, this guy's a pretty solid player. That's a very surprising shot, in all honesty, I feel like. Try to beat him around the corner here. All right, let's see what we can do here. Somebody give me a good screen. Slip, Kalel. Slip. What in the... What? This game is so dumb. What happened? I don't understand what happened to that pass there. It's all right. We got to get a stop. It's plain and simple. Just get a stop. Play D. This guy's starting to do some questionable things in general. That's not... Oh, my God. All right. Well, the struggle from the second quarter seems to be continuing here in the third. Good slip. Matas Buzelis, easy dunk. Get the steal. It's fine. We'll live. Just make sure we keep playing D at the end of the day. And he greens a step back in my face. I click on, try to put my hands up. It does nothing. I guess it is what it is. Slip the screen here. Stop. Dump it into Sigma. Sigma should have a dunk. Yep, I was going to say, it looks like he's got a little bit of a path to the basket, and he does. This is looking like it is going to be a down-to-the-wire game, to say the least, but we'll see what happens here. Try not to give up the slip to Draymond, or to DeJounte, I should say there. Stay in front here. I'll switch this. Oh, we gave the slip. I thought they switched. I tried to switch Buzelis and Tumani there, and they didn't switch. I don't know. Just one of those games, I guess. It is what it is. Hop step through, reset out top, pop, green, bean, Sigma, big shot. It's time to get a couple stops, man. This dude, we've given up a few too many easy buckets. I feel like we've kind of figured out his offense, and yet we're just giving up things we shouldn't be giving up. And, like, that's not my fault at all. That's just a bad take. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Maybe he misses one free throw. Probably not, but... I'm going to try to focus up here for the next couple minutes and see if we can get ourselves at least a little bit of a lead going into the fourth quarter. We'll see. All right, it's fourth quarter time. We got the ball. We're down by 3. I mean, up by 3. What am I saying? Not too bad, honestly. Take our layup. MCW. Good finish. I thought he was going to get a standing dunk there, but why is he guarding Kalel Ware? Okay, hold on. I'm just going to foul to get my starters in the game. Because why is he guarding Kalel Ware? Let's hope the starters are actually guarding who they are supposed to be. That is better. Jaylen Brown is much better matchup than Brandon Ingram as well. I think we kind of got lucky with that BI getting hurt because he was cooking with BI early in this game. But let's see what we can do defensively here, man. We just got to keep on fighting on the defensive end of the court. Keep making him work for everything. He's going to... Yes, sir! Look at Tari Eason come out and make a play then, Tari. I love to see it. Slip the screen early, too. The spacing is trash, but it's all right. We're going to slip the screen early. Take our dunk. Good. That's a 7-point lead. Now we're in control. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, the game is not over by any means, but we are in a better spot now. Try to wall him up as best we can. Honestly, he was probably open there. I don't think I was stepped up high enough with Jabari, but it works out okay. That is a force, and I'm not going to lie. I think our opponent has become a little rattled. He's forcing some shots that he really probably shouldn't be forcing here in the second half. I think he's aggressive as a shooter, but maybe too aggressive as a shooter. And he's made some really good shots in the first half, but we're seeing now it's starting to go the other way a little bit, it seems like. 9-point game now. Oh, my, never mind. Tarisa gets marked by the screen, and unfortunately we get up a 3 there. That's tough. It is what it is, though. I mean, we'll live with it. Stop. He does the same thing, and I don't get my feet set. Oh, my gosh. I gotta start quick stopping more, man. I just have got to start doing it. It is what it is here. I'm gonna X switch this. I'm stepping up manually and I'm contesting myself so he doesn't get an open 3. Perfect. Well defended. Now we X switch onto Kalel. Good. We stay up as much as we can here. Good defense here. Try not to give up the rim run. Live with that. He greens it anyway. I mean, this dude's just a dog. I don't know. He's just making shots. That's a good shot. I respect it. Ah, this game was over. It was a 9-point game. Now it's 4. All right. Well, time to get a stop. Pretty simple. Or a dunk. I mean, that's what I meant. A score and then a stop. I said the wrong thing. Let's see if we can get us one here. 50-44. I'll X switch this, honestly, just to do it. Help out the corner. That's my ball. Thank you. Appreciate you throwing me the ball. That was a bad decision, my boy. Pick and pop here. Drive the ball out to our popper. Catch and shoot. Jabari Smith Jr. And that is probably going to be GG's. This time, I think the 9-point lead is probably secure. I'm not going to say it for sure, but no, it's definitely secure. We're going to come out of here with a win against a Tier 1 player. I did think his team was better than mine early in the game. It's probably very slightly so, but we have relatively similar level teams, to be totally honest, especially once his Brandon Ingram got hurt. That did him no favors, to be totally honest, but decks him out here. Take our bad take. Really, really bad timing on the layup there, but it is what it is. Aggressive. Let's get aggressive here. Just X switch this. No threes. No threes. You can take it too. You can take it too, but no threes. 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 He still shot a 3. I'm giving you anything else, man. I'm giving you anything else. And he actually got a 3. Are you kidding me? It's fine. We're up 6, 46 seconds left. We'd have to make some really significant mistakes to lose this game. And we are not going to do that. He's just going to quit. I think he knew the writing was on the wall. We get ourselves another win against a Tier 1 player this time. That's how you do it. I love it. Team is looking pretty good, man. I'm feeling pretty confident going towards Season 4, and I'm hoping that they're going to give us some content that's worthwhile, man, that continues to incentivize me to grind on this account. I mean, playing either way, but I'm just hoping it's good content. So, either way, it's going to do it for the video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace!